when somebody killed Sister Emily. You catch me here like her for sending me to prison. But I got a lot.
I believe you, Nancy. You could have killed me and you didn't.
Yeah, well, I kind of figured you didn't buy into this story. Say it made my client elated, supposedly to a soldier.
Any bleeding to stop. Seek immediate medical care.
Where by L'Oreal Paris. Excellent coverage. I'm sure that the killer will take the bait. To go through them later on tonight to try and find what you need. How? No, it was a lot of little things. I spoke to Ray Carter. Because means more, I'm afraid. The water pitcher was made me someone. And I wasn't about to let
Finish
any
this
stupid mistake
before
that you
you go
made
to
15
sleep.
years ago. Take all that away.
But this isn't
So
part of
you
my
killed the
homework.
only person who
I
might
asked
have
you
been
to
able
do
to
it
expose
for
your
me.
husband's secret.
I
had to. Albert never would have done it. All he did was drive around all night trying to think things through. I didn't.
This empty?
I knew
I'll throw it in the
exactly
trash.
what to do.
It's got some in it. You
Counted on her
I'll throw it in
having
the
company
give it to brother.
during
Oh,
meditation.
okay.
Once I knew that she was alone. It all seemed so easy. Everyone knew Sister Emily's been taking middle light all the years. All I had to do was I emptied her pills into my pocket. I even remember to bring along an old piece of scripture that she copied for me years ago, but to leave as a note. But by then it was nearly 11, so I disguised myself as Habit. And then I took the photograph and I left. It was nearly perfect. Until you started to interfere. You should have done that, Mrs. Fletcher.
That's enough.
Sunday.
New chapter in our lives. We should start it right.
I'm liking this. Be enchanted and experience the magic.
Someone is occupying Grey House. Cassandra Nightingale.
Watch a full day of the Good Witch movies, past to present, here on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
Little mystery keeps things interesting.
The Good Witch Movie Marathon. It all starts Sunday morning at 9, only on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
I love this Rakuten app. Look at that. I open the app, find the store that I want to use, start buying, and get me tons of cash back. I just got paid to shop.
My favorite thing about Rakuten is just getting money back in the mail.
I mean, who wouldn't want cash back?
Sign up today and rack it up with Rakuten.
Well, it's time for wrinkles.
Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. We've got the retinol that gives you results in 1 week. Not just any retinol, accelerated retinol SA for not only smoother skin in 1 day, but younger looking skin in just 1 week. And that's clinically proven. Results that fast, or your money back. Unless you're attached to your wrinkles.
1 week. That's all it takes.
Neutrogena.
Add some wow to weekend breakfast with Nutella. Nutella goes with pancakes. And sleeping in. With waffles. And smiles. Wake up to wow with Nutella. It's Yo Playtime! Alex is ready to go. Such powerful moves. Just look at that strength. Yo Play with calcium to help build strong bones and play long. It's Yo Playtime! Facing leaks,
takes strength. So here's to the strong, who trust in our performance and comfortable, long-lasting protection. Because your strength is supported by ours. Depend. The only thing stronger than us is you.
ProPlan Live Clear. A breakthrough. 10 years in the making that reduces allergens in cat hair and dander. Outstanding nutrition with the power to change lives. This is Purina ProPlan Live Clear.
If you have postmenopausal osteoporosis and a high risk for fracture, now might not be the best time to ask yourself, are my bones strong? Life's full of make or break moments. That's why it's so important to help reduce your risk of fracture. With Prolia, only Prolia is proven to help strengthen and protect bones from fracture with one shot every 6 months.
Do not take Prolia if you have low blood calcium, are pregnant, are allergic to it, or take Xgeva. Serious allergic reactions like low blood pressure, trouble breathing, throat tightness, face, lip, or tongue swelling, rash, itching, or hives have happened. Tell your doctor about dental problems, as severe jawbone problems may happen, or new or unusual pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred. Speak to your doctor before stopping, skipping, or delaying Prolia, as spine and other bone fractures have occurred. Prolia can cause serious side effects like low blood calcium, serious infections, which could need hospitalization, skin problems, and severe bone, joint, or muscle pain.
Are you ready? Ask your doctor about Prolia, FDA approved for 10 years.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good. You dress up like a squirrel for it. Want another jiffing good way to Jif? Check out new Jif Squeeze.
Jessica? It was such a lovely service.
Sister Emily would have been pleased. And it was all thanks to you.
Oh, yes, it's true. Though how you knew to look for that secret tunnel is still beyond me. Well, you might say that I followed the way of the cross. Sarah's Celtic crucifix, that is. You see, she was wearing it when she served us tea. But then when she discovered the body, the crucifix was gone. Well, then when it turned out the next day on Mike Phelps, I knew there had to be another way into the convent.
I'll never forget what you've done for us, Jess.
Thank you.
Mrs. Fletcher, I understand that you're leaving us today.
Reluctantly.
I realize that we have had our differences, but I want to thank you for having the courage to rush in where even bishops sometimes fear to tread.
Bishop Shade, we couldn't have done it without your blessing.
Well, yes, that's true, isn't it? Oh, there's one more thing that you can do for me before you go.
Oh, what's that?
Try to impress on your dear old friend here the obligation of obedience. She is a troublemaker, you know.
Bishop, I'm afraid that is your problem, and a delightful one you're going to have to deal with for a long, long time.
Every Thursday night at 9, join us for inspiring encores that will warm your heart.
Something truly wonderful happens this time of year.
Miracles of Christmas, every Thursday at 9, only on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
There are times the forces of life combine to create a power where all things are possible, where a strong man can act with speed and decisiveness. For the timid, the moment never realized. For the bold, a moment that can catapult into undreamed of plateaus of personal wealth and power. Your will is extremely powerful, Mr. McCormick. It shall overpower those with whom you compete. And I can tell you, that will be soon. Very soon. However, there is something of which you must beware. Or rather, someone. Woman. A very determined woman whose will is even more powerful than yours, Mr. McCormick.
Oh, do you want your tip tonight?
No need. My secretary will bid you.
Mr. Patty, my watch.
Good night.
You know what this means, don't you? Mr. Barnett is going to appoint you chairman.
Jenny, the guy has read too many Shirley MacLaine books, and so have you. Yes, I'm absolutely sure that DV's ready to retire. Hello. DV. Virginia and I were just talking about you. This weekend? Yes, of course we're free. Be delighted to, sir. Looking forward to it. We are invited for a weekend at the estate. He says that he's planning some sort of announcement.
And I wonder what that might be.
Jenny, don't jump to conclusions.
Darling, I haven't got a doubt in the world. The only thing that I'm not sure about is just who is this determined woman with a powerful will? You've got some lovely ageratum there. Oh, look at those beautiful begonias. Oh, and there's a good old-fashioned weed.
And yesterday, I want you to know, I took special care to water that. Oh, Jessica, I can't find a gardener worthy of a name. If you ever get tired of being a world famous author...
Oh, no. I spent ages getting my own garden tamed. I wouldn't have the heart to begin all over again.
Nothing intimidates you, Jessica. Which is, I suppose, the reason I asked you to join our board of directors.
And the fact that your name looks good on the company letterhead never entered my husband's mind.
I got the impression at our last board meeting that perhaps I spoke my mind a little bit too much. You know, I still have no idea why you've invited us all here this weekend. But fair warning, Duncan, I don't intend to let you off the hook with the paper mill.
Paper mill? What paper mill?
Oh, Jessica's pet project, a large mill near her hometown.
The one you're thinking of closing down and throwing a lot of my neighbors out of work. Duncan, I brought with me some new facts and figures.
I'll tell you what, let's negotiate it at dinner. I love nothing better than a good argument, except winning.
When are you going to take me to Oregon, Stussy, huh?
As soon as I get all bought up.
Mr. Osborne. We've been expecting you. And Miss...
Serena. Just Serena. Only one name, like Aunt Margaret.
So nice to meet you, Miss Barnett. That just goes to prove there's always a handsome woman behind the throne.
May I present Jessica Fletcher?
Pleasure, Miss Fletcher.
We've already met, Mr. Osborne. Through the mails, you sent me a very generous offer for my Barnett stock.
Well, if I was so generous, ma'am, why didn't you humor me?
Lou, where is it? I forgot my mirror.
There's a powder room through there.
Thanks.
James, would you please show Mr. Osmond to the Pierpont suite? My husband especially wanted you to have it. It adjoins his own suite.
We got ready for church.
Ladies.
And we went to church. We had a great time.
Duncan isn't planning to sell out to Spruce Osborne, is he?
Never. Why?
Oh, I don't know. This gathering of the board, his conspicuous hospitality to a man who's trying to take over his company.
I gave up trying
Okay,
to
I'm gonna
read
finish
this years ago.
Better luck next time, Osborne. Luck was not a factor, Barnett. You can outplay it. At least on the tennis court.
Enjoy the game, darling.
Which game is that, Kate? DB didn't gather his minions just for the sport. Or did?
Oh, I think this skirt is too short. Oh, I thought that was the idea.
Don't be catty, darling. Anne has actually been taking lessons.
Don't worry yourself, Morgan. I know the drill. Vice presidents are expected to look good, especially when they lose, which in my case would be no problem at all.
I can't keep up with these modern women. I don't think that modern women are really all that different, you know? I could never keep up with Anne Hathaway. Having a secretary would just throw me into a tizzy and trying to figure out what to wear to work every day. Virginia McCormick isn't a career woman. Oh, now that's another story. The silly posturing, the pressure to perform the scrutiny. It's something we all have to go through. The price we paid to help our husbands scale the ladder. I guess I was lucky. My husband wasn't very good at it.
Murder, She Wrote Marathon, all day long. Starts Saturday morning at 9, only on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. When you see unusual changes in behavior or suicidal...
Sorry, young lady, I didn't mean to start you. He could have had a heart attack and then struggling to get out of